Welcome to Gardening with Ben, your go-to podcast for all things green and growing in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned gardener, a budding enthusiast, or just curious about cultivating your own slice of nature, you're in the right place. Join me, Ben, as we explore practical tips, inspiring stories, and the latest trends in gardening to make your outdoor space bloom with life. From allotment adventures to wildlife-friendly gardening, I'm here to help you grow your passion and reap the rewards. So grab your gloves, roll up your sleeves, and let's get started on this year's gardening journey. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Gardening with Ben. It's Wednesday already, halfway through the week, and we're nearly getting towards that big bird watch weekend. I'm excited for it. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Fingers crossed we get lots and lots of birds down at our allotment at the weekend. But that will be talked about in tomorrow's episode. We're going to talk about the big bird watch in tomorrow's episode. So make sure you come back for tomorrow's episode to listen in on that one. Today we're going to talk about what our seed goals are this year, what our plant goals, what we're hoping to grow, what we're hoping to gain from our allotment this year down at the allotment, and what I'm going to put into it, and hopefully what I will return out of it. So this year we're going to concentrate on growing all the usual things which I always grow, which are sweet corn, peas, iceberg lettuce, beetroot, spring onions, runner beans, peas, if I've not said peas already, tomatoes, cucumbers. So those are the main ones what we're going to be growing. Oh, and potatoes and garlic and onions. So those are the main ones which we're going to grow. All the usual staple vegetables which you grow down at your allotment. And I'm going to concentrate on trying some new things as well this year. We're going to try some new varieties of produce. We'll look for some different varieties, unusual varieties of vegetables. We're going to try lots of different types of pumpkins, possibly different types of squash, different varieties of courgettes, so that we can see which ones do the best and hopefully try and grow them ones year after year. I'm also going to try and grow a huge pumpkin this year. Now, I've never actually focused on growing a massive pumpkin. I've just let them grow and let the rain water them as and when, and I get a decent sized one, just a smallish one, just the size for me. But I want to try and grow a big one this year. And when you're trying to grow a big one, you just have to focus on one or two growing on the plant rather than having multiple growing on it, because the more pumpkins you have growing on the plant, the less chance of it being a big one you will get, because it's putting its energy into growing them all. And obviously, if we're growing a big pumpkin, we'll have to feed it regularly. We'll have to water it every other day, sometimes every day if it's hot. So hopefully we'll get a decent sized pumpkin. So I'm looking forward to trying that this year down at the allotment. We also, like I said, we're going to try different varieties of squash, because there's plenty of different varieties out there. There's butternut squash, there's trombone, I think it's called. There's Urke, I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, there's plenty of varieties out there. There's a Turkish one as well. So there's lots of different varieties of squash out there to grow. And now that I've got my proper cooker, I've got my cooker top, I've got my air fryer, I can try and cook some different recipes. So that is what I want to try and do. Try and grow some fresh stuff to eat this year and hopefully get some fantastic crops from. And I mentioned it before that I'm hoping to get a soup maker this year so that I can make my own soups as well. So I want to try that. I'm going to try and grow leeks. I've never actually focused on growing leeks. I've had them in the ground, but I've not bothered with them. I've just left them after a bit and I couldn't be bothered with them. But I'm going to try and grow some leeks this year so that we can have some leek and potato soup, which would be nice. We're going to try and grow some possibly different coloured beetroots, different coloured carrots, different coloured radishes, because there's loads of different colours of vegetables out there. They don't necessarily just come as your standard vegetable colour, as obviously you won't know about them, because they won't sell different coloured in the supermarket. They'll only sell the standard variety, because people won't buy them if you saw a black radish or a purple cauliflower, which there is a purple cauliflower out there, which I've grown many a times, which does really well. So people won't possibly buy them. So you can actually buy these seeds, and just be careful where you buy them from. If you saw some on Amazon or eBay that look dodgy, don't necessarily buy them. Always buy them from a reputable place, as long as you know that they're real or a proper company. And you'll know that they're actually real seeds and you're not being conned. So we're going to try and grow lots of different varieties out there. We're also going to focus on growing lots of different varieties of flowers this year, as I'm getting so well into growing flowers. I absolutely love it now. And we have got absolutely loads of different varieties of poppies. We've bought about 15 varieties. I literally just went on Amazon and clicked every variety of poppy and ordered it. I'm not going to sow the seeds straight into the ground, as knowing me, I'll dig them up thinking that they're weeds and stuff like that. Not that I weed often, but knowing me, I'll probably dig them up. So I'm going to start them all off in seed trays so that I know what varieties are what, and plant them out where I want them to grow. And obviously, once they've grown and the seed heads are on the top, they'll burst and they'll land the seeds in the beds, and they will come back year after year and hopefully get more poppies growing. We're going to grow different varieties of sweet peas as well. I've looked on Amazon at them. There's loads of different varieties of sweet peas. We're also going to grow different varieties of sunflower. You get your normal yellow ones, or your extremely tall ones, which are the Russian ones. But there's like red varieties. There's a black variety of sunflower. There's a teddy bear sunflower, which is all fluffy and looks fantastic. So there's lots of different varieties out there. So we're going to try and grow some different varieties of flowers down at the allotment. I just want it to be bright, colourful, attractive, have all my borders filled with flowers, and make it look absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to the Gardeners World Live again this year. We've got us tickets booked for that. We'll be going on the Saturday, and I'm going to buy some more salvia plants this year. I'm going to take some money for a lot more varieties of salvia, because we purchased 3 last year, and the best one was the blackcurrant smelling one, which absolutely gorgeous. I took loads of cuttings off that. So hopefully we'll get some more salvia plants growing next year down at the allotment, fingers crossed. And I'm so looking forward to this year down at the plot. It's going to be absolutely astonishing. Like I said, I'm only there twice a week now. Not like I used to be like 4 on, 4 off with my old job, where I could spend 4 days down there. But we're going to try and focus and get it all done within 2 days every weekend, and get as much done as possible. So I hope that you're looking forward to this journey. If you're new to these podcasts, because I'm getting 500 new followers a day on Facebook at the moment, it's absolutely amazing. One of my posts gone viral, and I'm getting absolutely loads of followers from it. So thank you if you're new to this podcast, and thank you for following me. I do love the community that we've built up, and hopefully it will continue to grow. So tomorrow we'll be back with our Big Birdwatch podcast, where we're talking about what we're going to do for the birds this year. And I hope that you're all going to try and get involved, even if it's just popping out and getting some bird seed. But yeah, we will see you all tomorrow. So until next time, everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep gardening with Ben, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Gardening with Ben. I hope you've enjoyed our chat and picked up some tips to help your garden and allotment thrive. Don't forget to stay connected with me on all social media for even more gardening inspiration, updates and behind the scenes content. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Just search Gardening with Ben. Hit that follow button or subscribe button and join our growing community of garden lovers. Until next time, everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep gardening with Ben.